Loyalty. Such a flat, insipid word. I bet the only times you'd ever describe yourself as loyal are on a dating profile, or when you've run out of lies to put on your CV, or if you're a Labrador. It's certainly not a word you'd use to describe this lot of spineless backstabbers, a selection of characters so abhorrently disloyal they've all Judased their way onto my list of the 7 most gutting betrayals in video games. And we'll start with Lucy Stillman, a lady who forms a heartwarming bond with Desmond Miles over lukewarm dating site banter.
Shut the up, please.
And teaching him to punch men in a car park at the start of Assassin's Creed 2. Well, I'm irretrievably in love with you now, Lucy, so don't betray me, okay? Oh look, she did. However, thanks to superhuman techno-deity Juno and her tendency for glowing third-party murder, Lucy swiftly gets the sharp end of the justice stick, falling to a crumpled dead heap just before the credits roll on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and leaving us all feeling very betrayed indeed. But Lucy, we shared lukewarm dating site banter and you taught me how to punch men in a car park. How am I ever supposed to love again? Our next betrayal is a double twist from the master of untieable plot knots, Hideo Kojima. About 2 hours into Metal Gear Solid 3, you'll be merrily escorting Sokolov over this sturdy rope bridge when all of a sudden, through the dense jungle murk, the boss appears with the sort of self-satisfied smirk that basically spells out, "I'm about to betray you now," in big flashing rainbow letters. Apparently it's a look that also spells out, "I'm going to break your arm now and chuck you off this bridge to your almost certain death." But this isn't the real betrayal of Metal Gear Solid 3. That comes right at the end when you learn the boss was framed and her defection staged by the American government in an elaborate plot to steal a huge amount of money called the Philosopher's Legacy. This means poor old Big Boss has to shoot his beloved mentor and then stand in a room with a gaggle of crusty politicians all trying to shake his hand. Poor the boss. She was only carrying out her duty. We've got no such sympathy for entry number 3 on our naughty list, Ice Cold Army Walrus General Shepard from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. After a frantic mission of shooting to grab hold of a MacGuffin I can't remember the name of, the DSM, of course. Shepard calmly whips out his hand cannon and sends Roach and Ghost off to the eternal deathmatch in the sky, or wherever it is single-use Call of Duty protagonists go when their screen gets clotted with too much jelly. It's the ruthless efficiency of Shepard's betrayal that really sticks. I mean, he doesn't even think twice about it. Well, he does, once there and once there, but then he just grabs the DSM and strolls off like Mr. I don't give a damn. He didn't bet on having a big grapply my tash could have your tash man tussle with undisputed king of lip fur Captain Price though, did he? Taste SAS fist, you traitorous swine. Next up, we've got crusty old demon fibber Zobek in Castlevania Lords of Shadow, who, mwahaha, isn't your friend at all, but is in fact the lord of all the baddies.
Let us remove our masks.
That's putting it on. He then embarks on a marathon monologue, Sir Patrick Stewart channeling every ounce of gentlemanly menace he can muster, before Jason Isaacs' Satan burns him to a crisp and emerges with only a shroud of darkness hiding his sinful bits. A gutting betrayal then, but comeuppance swiftly follows. There's lots to be said for being polite, isn't there? It just makes you feel more inclined to do things people ask.
Oi Rob, make me a cup of tea.
No, I will not make you a cup of tea.
Rob, would you kindly make me a cup of tea?
Of course I will. So when it turns out Atlas in BioShock has been brainwashing you with P's and Q's the entire time, I went livid and bashed Andrew Ryan to death with a golf club, which is what Atlas wanted all along. BioShock's was the worst one. Again, it's because you, the player, feel wronged in such a personal, intimate way. I mean, you've been carrying out Atlas's instructions the entire game while he hides away playing some kind of underwater dystopian version of Simon Says. The next betrayal on our list isn't so much gutting as gut-wrenchingly hilarious. When Portal 2's Wheatley hijacks GLaDOS's position as lead AI mischief maker and the latter is reduced to living inside a potato, it's wonderfully entertaining. Wheatley just isn't very good at being evil, sort of like what might happen if the office admin assistant accidentally usurped the CEO and didn't really know how to make the most of it.
Make all the sandwiches. Collect the post so I don't have to, and leave on time.
He's wonderfully endearing even as an evil robotic overlord, which makes the fact he tries to kill you at the end, despite being your companion for a large portion of the game, slightly easier to stomach. Bye Wheatley, have fun endlessly orbiting the Earth until the end of time. We'll end with torso-bearing hair gel enthusiast Seymour Guado from Final Fantasy X, a suave religious leader who woos our heroes with his powerful Aeon, lovely aftershave, and voice like Winnie the Pooh.
Pardon me. It has been a long time since I had guests.
Then it turns out he's a very naughty man indeed and tries to destroy the world by marrying Yuna and turning himself into an immortal whale, which is, to be fair, what I'd look to do if I woke up every morning with bed hair like that. Like most Final Fantasy villains, Seymour cackles his way through monologues and mad plots with the sort of pompous demeanour that makes you want to pour boiling water down your ears.
Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Along with all your honey. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's Tigger, isn't it, the laugh?
There we go, 7 of the most gutting video game betrayals. Thanks for watching, let us know if we've missed any of your favourite traitors in the comments, and subscribe for more videos like this one every Friday.